Alright, so we're going to take a look at this UV Beast V3 ultraviolet flashlight here. We'll take a look at some of the features on it, what all comes in the box, and we'll talk a little bit about different types of UV and what I use it for. Alright, so on the flip side here, V3, that's going to be the model of this UV light, and then the grade or the quality of the light is going to be 365 nm, and I'm not 100% sure what exactly that means. I know there's some different types of UV light, and that the 365 is supposed to be a better quality. So, and it puts out a ton of light. Like if you're looking for something or searching, trying to find something, it does a really good job of illuminating. If you're looking for something that illuminates with this light, it will definitely light it up. Okay, so to power the light on, there's going to be a push button switch here on the back, and that gives you an idea of what the bulbs look like there. At the end here, it's got this I don't know if you want to call it like a glass breaking type design or shade maybe, and it's all aluminum, so there is some weight to it. The batteries themselves weigh a decent amount too. We'll take a look at those because that's kind of a different type of battery, but it's pretty heavy in the hand, and this end here is pretty bulky, but like I said, it puts out a lot of light. Alright, so this is everything that comes with the light in the box. So it has its own charger because it uses these unique style rechargeable batteries. It also comes with this extra piece here that you thread onto the light, and then you could, if you bought another battery, you could actually have 3 batteries if you wanted a longer run time. I've never run into an issue where I needed the light on very long. When I'm using it, I'm just doing real quick checks, so I don't need to leave the light on for a long period of time. So, and I have charged it up. It works pretty well for charging the batteries. Also, it does have O-rings on everything, so I'm not sure if it's completely waterproof, but there's definitely some water resistance to it. Right, so according to the box here, it says that the light is waterproof and dustproof, IP65, so that must be a manufacturing standard. And the batteries it's using are 18650 lithium ion 3.7, so that's the type of battery. That's the first time I've ever run into a battery like that. And like I said, if you want to use another one, you could probably purchase a battery like that off Amazon. And the 365 nm light, that is not purple, so you got different grades of UV. Like I said earlier, this isn't give you a lot of purple. The purple isn't a real high quality when you're looking for stuff. It'll get the job done, but not as nice as what this light will do, and we'll take a look at that and what I use it for. Alright, so this is the first UV light I purchased. I got this from our local hardware store. I think it was around $12. It uses 2 AAA batteries. And if we take a look at the specification here, the type of UV light it is 395, whereas the V3 is a 365. And it shows some of the uses. I believe this was in like the automotive section. You use a light like this if you're looking for leaks on your air conditioning system on your car. Once they add the dye, it'll kind of light up and show you where it's leaking. But if you look at this one, it has a much more purple look to it, and the more purple it is, the less clarity it has, I guess. So we'll compare that in a second, but it's a similar type of design. It's all aluminum, you know, everything's got O-rings on it, so there's probably, again, some sort of water resistance to it. Okay, so just to do a quick comparison here, that is the smaller 395, and you can see it gives out a pretty good purple hue. and that is the 365. So it almost looks like a flashlight. It's real white. And obviously it's going to put out a lot more light because it's a more powerful LED that they have in there. But to see the difference there, this definitely puts out more purple. And the purple, like I said, is not as clean of a UV light. Okay, so what we're looking at here is some uranium glass. So that's what I use the light for, is if we're out and about or if we're at like a thrift store or something, I'll just quick shine some of the glass that I think could be uranium glass, because I collect a little bit of uranium glass, and we had some in the house before I even knew what it was. In a lot of cases you can just go up to it and look, like for instance this juicer here. We were in a thrift store, I looked at it and I said to my wife, I'm like, I am like 99% sure that this is uranium glass. So I didn't have my light with me, and when I checked it at home, it definitely was. This I just pulled out. This is part of my ashtrays. This is not, and you can see it looks similar. It has this similar type of green. Maybe it's almost too green. It matches this pretty well, this oil lamp, but you'll see in a second that that is definitely not uranium glass. And I guess there's uranium that's used when they made this glass, and so when you shine it with a UV light, it kind of illuminates, and that's where you're getting where you get the glow from it. Alright, so we're going to start with the 395 UV light first, the cheaper, smaller light. And you can see once we put the light on there, we get a glow off of the glass. This plate is a little difficult to see, but it's there. Oil lamp, lights up nicely. This ashtray, you just don't get anything off of that. You just get a purple glow from the light. So that's obviously not uranium glass. So let's try the other light. Alright, so here's the other light. And you can see it just absolutely shines when you put it on there. It's just unreal how much that lights up. And there again, the ashtray is just basically reflecting that white light. There's just no glow to it. So like I said, this one will definitely show you what is uranium glass. You can definitely do with the smaller light, especially if you're in your store. If you're in a store and you don't want to carry this huge bulky light around, but definitely for effect, this light is definitely bright. Alright, so here it is with the lights off. We're starting with the 395, the small light first, just to kind of give you an idea here. Again, the ashtray just won't go. And then this is going to be the V3. It's got a lot of power to it. So I would say if you're looking for I don't know if you want to call this a professional, but this is definitely a high grade light. If you're doing some searching, I believe there's some sort of rocks or minerals you can use this type of light for. This would probably be good for that because it puts out a really, really nice beam. I'm backing away right now and it's still just absolutely lighting everything up. You get a really, really nice green glow there. Alright, so to wrap it up, like I said, I got this light off of Amazon. I believe it was around $60. I think it's a pretty good value. It is definitely, like I said, I don't know if it's professional, but it definitely has a lot of power in comparison to like some of the stuff you'd find at a box store. I'm not sure you need a light that's such a high grade just to do like uranium glass searching, that type of thing. I'm not sure you'd need that. I'm pretty sure you could get by with this smaller, inexpensive one. But if you enjoy lighting up the glass and just kind of looking at it, This light might be worth the cost. So, all right, that's going to be it for now.